We've finally done it. We have an obsidian rose. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Terraria Hardcore. This is Tigitar here, and I spent like a little bit of time after I finished recording the last video and down at our mob grinder in the underworld. I went down here, and after like 2 seconds, I looked down in the bottom of it, and there's an obsidian rose sitting there. So I just real quick put our tally counter on our inventory here, and it only took 170 fire imps to get this bad boy, but we have it. And after I got that, I was so excited. The only other thing we need is water walking boots, right? So I went fishing and caught up 7 seaside crates. So the question is this enough? What do you guys think? The average odds are 1 in 11, like 9.5 or something %. So theoretically, we should be able to get it in roughly 100 crates if my calculations are correct. So let's see if we can get it out of this. One, we got a flipper. Hopefully, with any luck, we will be able to get this done. If not, if we don't get it here, then I'll just have to do some more fishing, I suppose. Oh, baby, there we go. Angry water walking boots. And it took us 9 crates. 9? Is that right? We started with 17, right? Yeah, so we actually got it slightly ahead of schedule. Look at that. Excellent. So, you know what that means. It is finally time. Our lava charm, which we found like in episode 2 or 3, I can't even remember how long ago it was. I believe we will need to grab an extra obsidian skull here. Maybe we can combine that with the water walking boots. Yes, indeed. We can now make our lava waders with that illustrious obsidian rose. I don't think that's the right word for that, but whatever. And our Terraspark boots. And their rash. But luckily, these are going to be super expensive, except we have a discount card. Hey, hey. And we even have an empty spot to put it now that our boots are taken off. Okay, even with the discount card, it's 21 gold to reforge. Alright, let's see how much this hurts. Menacing. That was 3 tries, 4 tries. I'll take that 100% of the time. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Sweet. That is exactly what we need. And we've finally done it, everybody. I think we started the prospective Terraspark Boot project like, I don't even know, 8, 10 episodes ago, maybe even more. Who the heck knows? Oh man, finally, the gloriousness. We can bask in glory forevermore. Now the other thing I've prepared here, I've got, actually, I went down to our mob grinder, which is still set up for corruption, and it took me a grand total of 3 or 4 seconds to spawn enough corruptors to get some vitamins. I actually got a backup pair in here too on accident because it came so fast. And we actually did have a Nazar. I was looking through our accessories chest, and there was one in here from pre-hard mode, I do believe. And we also managed to pick up that megaphone that we were missing earlier. So I believe we should be able to go ahead and craft the Ankh charm. Yes, indeed. And we can combine that if we want with our obsidian shield and have a nice shield, an armored one. Now, I don't know if we will use this for anything right away, but it may be worth just reforging right now for in case we need to use it in the future. And surprisingly, it's like a third the cost of the Terraspark boots, or even less. And we got lucky first off. I'll just stick with that. That's fine with me. Sweet. Let's keep that in our piggy bank in case we need it. Keep that on hand. Same with our discount card. And I think that's pretty dang nice. I'm very happy with that. Now, a special episode here. We're on episode 20 already. So I thought what might be fun is to check in on how many hours we actually have on this character. Mr. Butt But Bigger, we have just over 57 hours. So let's see. We're basically at the beginning of episode 20. So we've recorded together 19 total episodes over 57 hours, which averages out to exactly 3. So on average, so far this series, we have spent 3 hours per episode of in-game time to make the recording. So that's pretty good, and that gives you kind of an idea of what their progression rate actually is. Oh my gosh, our princess just murdered that bat. Which reminds me, we got the princess. I didn't actually realize that we could get her already, but I think the reason is because we also had the truffle move in. While I was, what even was I doing? Oh yeah, I was fishing. So I got the obsidian rose down here. I was so happy, so I went ahead and grabbed up our fishing pole and went up to do some fishing for the seaside crates. And while I was doing that, I noticed our truffles arrived. So by the looks of it, our mushroom biome that we built last episode is indeed big enough and has enough mushroom grass seeds in it once they fully grew to count as a mushroom biome. So that's pretty sweet. And as you can see, it is. Now, interestingly enough, we don't have the full blue glowing effect and the dark blue screen overlay for the full mushroom biome, but as soon as you get the background in, it actually counts as a mushroom biome. And if I would stop talking so much, you would hear that the music's changed as well. So we got the mushroom biome, we got our lovely truffle here. We can actually get an auto hammer. I might get this actually. Maybe I'll just wait for now, because I'm not sure that we need it at this moment since we're setting up with the So anyway, the truffle moved in, and shortly after that, the princess did. Now, for some reason, I thought the princess moved in after the Empress of Light was defeated, but I guess it's actually, I think it's after you obtain every other NPC possible. I'll have to double check that though. I'm a bit of a Terraria noob myself. With our princess here, what that actually may mean is we might have to get our boulders out again from a long time ago, if you remember those. I can't even remember where we put those. Ah, here we go. We got a few leftovers here. So we might just have to introduce the princess to these boulders. Nothing to see here. Oh, sorry Zon. Man, I hit our faithful tinkerer. That's not what I meant to do. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to do is kindly murder our princess and hope she drops her special weapon. That's coming our way. How do you get it to go that way? Here we go. Is this it? That's it. But there's no weapon, so we'll have to try again later. I didn't know this either until recently. When either the princess or the angler die, they just leave the world since they're kids technically. What that means is they don't actually drop a gravestone on hardcore like the normal NPCs do. So I had no idea about that, and I realize now during like episode 4 or 5 or whatever it was, I think it was 6 actually, when I traveled over here to check for the gravestone left by our original angler. I don't even remember what his name was, Bobby or something. He wouldn't have dropped a gravestone anyway because he just leaves the world instead of dying. It might be good to check in on our ectoplasm supply. So I mentioned at the end of last video, it's probably worth looking into Spectre Armor because going magic, it is actually the next magic set and we can obtain it now if we just have enough ectoplasm. So let's see here. We can craft 2 bars out of 1 ectoplasm. Actually, we might have enough then. We can make 60 bars. Let's just check with the guide on how much exactly we'll need. It's 54 bars for a full set of armor. So we do have enough ectoplasm for 1 of those. We'll just have to decide which one. And I'm thinking it might be more fun to go for the damage set. What would that be, the mask? Yeah, so increased magic damage and crit chance. Oh, yeah, our mechanic also died to a bat between episodes, I think. Don't talk about that. Okay, I think let's go ahead and try out the mask. There we go. And we even have the Spectre staff to go with it, so that's kind of neat. Now we should have crazy damage because our staff and other magic items will produce little bolts that home in and destroy any nearby enemies. Well, they do damage, let's say. They may not instantly destroy them, but with our great power, no enemy shall stand. Well, sweet. I think we're caught up pretty much on what I did since last episode, and I think we're pretty much suited up for some more adventures here. You know what we can do now that we have some extra fancy armor? We can drop our lovely hallowed armor off at our armor display. If I can manage to move around. There we go. Now we have our awesome sorcerer set on display here. Cool. And our vines from the ceiling are growing down. Nice. If you paint grass blocks white, or any other color for that matter, and then vines grow off of them, the vines will automatically be the same color that the block is painted. So that's kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, we still have no more stinking trophies to put up at our trophy showcase. So that's a main thing that we should try to work on pretty soon, I think. And with this new weaponry, we should be able to have some crazy cool damage and maybe farm up some guys. In fact, seeing as it's about to become nighttime, maybe we could do some fun boss fighting. We have a mechanical skull here. If we take some iron out of our bars chest, yeah, we can make a mechanical eye and a mechanical worm. Is this a bad idea? Nah, we got the potions, we got the power. Let's try something fun, and maybe only slightly dangerous. Looks like it's just about to become nighttime. I grabbed all of our potions, and now it is nighttime. So I'm thinking maybe we drink a life force and a regen, and we get some epic amounts of health, and maybe we... Oh, it's a full moon. Maybe we summon a couple Nimbus clouds. Maybe we summon our pirates to help us out. Maybe we just summon a few bosses here and see what happens. Maybe we drink the other potions and start running around like crazy. Now, one thing that I'll have to remember is we do not have our passive from our whatever it's called armor. Our hallowed armor. So we will be very squishy, let's say. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And if I get too low, I might just have to bail. But let's just shoot these guys up and see what happens here. We could use the Cursed Flames against Retinotizer, give him some of his own medicine here. Skeletron Prime's coming in hot for the action. My heart rate is rising a little bit here. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That was the Destroyer's head. Shoot. And that's Skeletron Prime's head. Both of those things are very, very nasty and scary. I'm hoping that we can survive a little while more and our potion will come up. Our healing potion, that is. Unfortunately, I just checked my inventory and we don't have our Philosopher's Stone on us. Otherwise, I would be definitely using that little trick. Drop down here. Let the destroyer... Maybe we should try to focus one of the enemies down and then things will cool off a little bit. Maybe we can focus on Skeletron Prime since he seems to be getting a little bit low. Maybe we should try firing our Magnet Sphere and leaving our Nimbus Rod around places as well. Man, sitting at about below half health on average is not what I'd like to be doing. Okay, we got a nice little dodge from our ninja gear on that guy. It looks like our Spectre Staff is having a hard time catching up with Skeletron Prime when he's moving normally. Okay, we're taking a lot of hits now. Wait, our potion's up. I can drink a potion. Haha! Okay, Skeletron Prime is getting low. If our staff can catch up with him, he should be down. Oh shoot, that's a wyvern. Oh dear. Okay, we got Skeletron Prime. The destroyer's almost down too. Can we get some more hearts from the bridge here? I have a bad feeling that the twins have abandoned the fight. I haven't seen them in quite a while. Uh-oh. We're pretty low. Let's not get lasered here. Okay, we got the destroyer down. It sounds like the twins left. Dang it. That was pretty dang close. Like, there's a lot of damage coming in, and I did not do a good job of dodging everything. The good news is we're alive. The bad news is the twins managed to escape, so that's not very cool. Well, let's go and try and find those treasure bags and call it a night. Oh, here's the Souls of Flight. That wyvern really almost did us in also. Okay, we got the Skeletron baggie. No trophy, sadly. Here's the Destroyer one, and no Destroyer trophy either. Aw, man. Well, I guess we can at least go to our arena and put the relics down there. That's something. There we go. Got Skeletron over there, and then we can put the Destroyer over here. So at least this arena is starting to fill in a little bit. Dang, I'm sad that we didn't get any trophies. I guess we'll just put these treasure bags in here for later. I don't think we have any need to open them right now. Oh, we have extra Wall of Flesh relics too. I don't think we have one of those up at top, do we? No, we do not. So we can slap one of these down here. Cool. Well, while it's a full moon, maybe we ought to run over and visit our herb farm real quick. We can get some deathweed harvested. We haven't talked to our tax collector once, I think. Oh, good. He's got 11 gold for us. Nice. I think what we might just be about ready to do is take one of our temple keys that we got from Plantera 2 episodes ago. Was that right? 2 episodes ago? I think so. And go do some temple looting. It may be worth just keeping a regen and a life force going at all times in there. Probably the iron skin too, actually. All these cheap and effective ones. Oh wow, we actually have a whole bunch of specular fish. We can make a nice amount of seafood dinners here. Okay, well, I think we should have all we need to go ahead and clear this temple out. Let's jump over there. Look at this. We got a nice, easy access to it right here. Can we... Oh, I put the key away. You didn't see anything. Alright, let's try this again, eh? Oh, yeah. Temple Raider. Oh, wait. My wiring display was turned off. How long was it turned off for? Hot dang. We could have been in trouble. We got to make sure we got our grand design all ready to remove all the traps. And actually, check this out. Since we're still close to our town, the spawn rates are still almost nothing in here. That's kind of nice. Got our first chest here. Well, actually, not our first chest. It's our second, because that first one was outside here. We looted it a while ago. Oh man, it's so nice in the temple when you're right by an NPC town. I guess I may as well just try to get all of these spikes out of here. Dude, this is actually so nice. I never thought about making an NPC town next to the temple to reduce the spawn rates, but it's like, it's actually kind of crazy good. A lot of traps to disarm while we're standing here. Empty out this chest here as well. And let's just take these spikes with us. At least the ones on the floor. I think it might be a little bit too much work to get all of them. I'm a little too lazy for that. I'd imagine we must be leaving our town pretty soon here. Oh yeah, there we go. The guys are starting to come in now. Let's test out some of our weapons. What's our DPS looking like? Again, the cursed flames in here are probably going to be pretty awesome. Especially with how much light they produce. It'll be super easy to see what's going on. As long as we're firing this bad boy. No, this is a pretty tight little squeeze here. Have to remember that we no longer have our hallowed armor passive. Wow, there are so many spikes right here. Go ahead and disarm these traps while we have a second to wait here. I think I'm gonna throw a couple lights over here though so that I can see like people like this guy who are coming in to sneak up on us. Yeah, our damage is kinda nuts right now, and I'm not complaining about it at all. Another thing that's actually pretty dang nice about the Spectre Staff is it has strong knockback. So once our bolts get on an enemy, unless it's the lizard in their second form, it's pretty tough for them to move and keep running at us. Okay, traps down. Let's take another chest, and another chest, and another chest. Oh, and these spikes gotta go. I'll go ahead and drink a night owl potion. That might be kind of handy down here. I always like just drinking all the random night owl potions that I find most of the time. It's just a little bit nicer having the screen just that much brighter. Man, I'm so glad that we had enough ectoplasm to make a set of armor with. I was worried that we were going to have to go back to the dungeon after I had been so happy that we were out of there last episode. Holy cow, that's a lot of lizards. This is a lot of cursed flames though, and I don't think they like it. I don't remember this music either from the temple. I guess I must not have paid attention since 1.4 came out, but it's pretty cool. Dude, our damage is actually crazy though. It's kind of insane. So far, I'm not regretting the switch to sorcerer one bit. The only problem is I keep wanting to try and call it summoner, because I know it starts with an S, but then the first thing that comes to mind is summoner instead of sorcerer. Also, I almost went into these traps, which would have been quite ouchy. Some more traps we gotta watch out for. Let's just cut a bunch of these while we're standing here. There we go. It's actually pretty nice how much wire you can salvage out of these things. You can get probably a couple platinum at least worth of wire if you take just a minute to collect it all. There's also some really cool naturally generated furnitures in the temple, like this little crate here that I've always liked. Again, I forgot our philosopher's stone. Did I put it in the piggy bank? I can't remember what I did with it, but it'd be definitely nice to have it. I have a feeling I just accidentally quick stacked it after it was unfavorited from swapping it off and on. No, we don't have it. You know what? I think it might be worth grabbing it, and we have these potions of return that have been sitting in there forever. Let's just go ahead and grab ourselves a philosopher's stone here. We can also empty our inventory while we're here. Alright, let's see how many guys are waiting for us at the other side of our portal. Still have our potions up, so we should be okay. Oh, it looks like they're about in the same positions that they were in. Oh, weird. Is that the final room here? Oh my gosh, check this out. I don't know if that I've seen it like this. Let's make sure we don't get trapped. That's interesting. So it looks like the bottom two layers of the normal temple intersected here. They were too close, and so we have a shortcut to the end room without doing the final level here. That's interesting. I haven't actually ever seen that. I would like to actually get cleared out over on this wing over here, if I could, just to complete the temple, you know? We may need all the lizard power cells that we can find to kill the golem enough times to get what we need. Oh, what? We got an archer down here. What's he doing? Wrong neighborhood. Oh, look, the tunnel's almost cross here again, but there's just a tiny gap there. Yeah, my best advice for the temple, I think, is just taking it slow and steady and careful, and being extra diligent to take out all of the traps well before you get to them. Oh no. Oh no. This is not what I wanted to see in this room. This has got to be like one of the tiniest I've ever seen. Oh shoot. Well, this is not a good sign. We might not be able to fight him in here. I'll probably still give it a go. I do like always trying to use the final temple room to fight the golem in, but this is kind of ridiculous. There are multiple ways of manipulating, let's say, the golem fight, even for your first time before you have the pickaxe axe, or the pick saw. Yeah, this is just puny. I'm not gonna be very comfortable dodging his stuff in here. And like I was sort of thinking about earlier, if we set up a platform on either end to use our hook of dissonance to dodge him, it's gonna be more like one platform in the middle to hook to from either side, which I guess might not be the worst thing. On the bright side, our damage does seem to be kind of ludicrous, so there's a possibility we don't have to dodge that much because we can just kill him fast enough. So we'll have to see. I'll try it once for sure. At the very least, what I like to do in here is take some sort of block and seal off the little corners so that I don't get trapped in here trying to run away, because that can be really bad. Oh yeah, and I forgot about our lizard banners. We can get those up. Now we really destroy these guys. But yeah, something like this at least ensures that we don't get snagged on any weird little corners. This is probably the least I would want to do, and or the most I would want to do as well, I guess, because this thing is so small. Let's head back and get our inventory cleaned out. I guess we could put our extra lizard banner down at our banner display. All right, I just double checked on the wiki about the princess, and it is right that she only moves in after all other NPCs are currently acquired, and so you can only get her post Plantera. Now that doesn't include Santa Claus or the town pets, which reminded me we don't actually have any pets, so maybe we should buy some licenses from our lovely lady over here and see if we can get some pets going on. Let's go ahead and send out the letters. And there we go. Those guys should be arriving sometime. Oh, hey, and we got Aladdin the Traveling Merchant. He's not a dog, or a cat, or a bunny. What's up with that? Looks like he's having trouble getting inside over here. Oh, man, he's got the Lifeform Analyzer and the Extendo Grip. What a guy. This guy's pretty classy. Well, I can't think of anything else that we really need to do right now. So may as well, I guess, gather up some potions and materials and go try out a golem fight here. And see how, just see how terribly it goes. Hey, there's our cat. Now, one thing that I'm probably going to want to do, probably switch out our worm scarf for our frog legs, because we're not going to have much mobility in that tiny box, whether we have our frog legs on or not. So it's probably going to be nice to have a little extra defensive properties with that on. Let's grab our crystal ball from our Plantera arena here. Wait a second. There's a block here in the middle of our Plantera arena. How have we not died to this? Oh, look, a moth as well. Oh, of course, now we get the butterfly dust. Let's put up our heart lantern. Let's drop a campfire. And let's actually... Wow, I'm almost out of wood. That ain't good. Let's just make some platforms and put them up in the middle here. So that way we might be able to use our hook of dissonance technique. I still think that's really cool to do. Good, so even if we're against the wall over here, we can just barely reach it with the hook. So that might actually be pretty good. For this, I think I'm gonna switch our golden shower and pickaxe actually. All right, we got our worm scarf on. We got all of our other accessories lined up. Let's drink our preemptive potions. Oh, look, our princess is back. Let's regen up here. I'm gonna pre-summon our Nimbus Rod all the way above the altar roughly. And you know what we should probably have is, gosh dang it, we should probably have some battery cells, but we don't. So let's go ahead and use a potion of return and get these things. Here we go. Some power cells. We need those. That's kind of an amateur mistake there. All right, now we're good to go. We're max health. We got our potions running. We got our clouds up here. Refresh them. Let's drink the rest of our potions. Start with our golden shower and then start shooting him. All right, here we go. So far, it's not too bad. So far, his hand is dying, so that's a good sign. Let's get our debuff on him. Cool. We got lots of damage so far, which is great. Oh, shoot. I didn't dodge under him. I should have used the hook of dissonance there. Okay, we got the other hand almost down, actually, so that's great. I'm going to hook through him again. Oh, shoot. His head hurts. Gonna drink a potion. Gonna try to get to the other side. Oh man, he's taking so much damage. Dude, we just melted that guy. Holy dang. That was so much faster. Did we get the pick saw? No. Okay, but we can fight him again in here. Oh my gosh, we got the... Dude, 280 damage? I wonder if we could actually use this against him. We should try this out a little bit. That might be fun. Oh man, while our potions are running, let's just go for that again. And hopefully it goes just as well. Here we go. Let's try out the Staff of Earth. Give him some of his own medicine here. I don't think it's quite as effective as our whatever it's called, Spectre Staff. Well, actually, I don't know. It's doing some dang damage, isn't it? Holy cow. Let's get his armor down. Okay, we got both his fists down, which is great. Uh-oh, a lizard snuck in here. Let's get over here. Okay, this is good. Another lizard. Shoot. How are those guys getting in here? Oh man, we have so much damage. This is great. This is actually awesome. There went the traveling merchant. He wasn't as impressed, so he left, I guess. But I'm pretty impressed with our damage, I'll tell you that. Okay, still no Pixar. Our potions are still good. Dude, that's like it's like a 1-minute fight or something. This is crazy. It lasts less time than our Nimbus Rod does to expire. That's just crazy. Okay, I don't think we need to change anything. Let's go for it again. Reduce his armor and then start shooting boulders at him. This is actually pretty cool. Uh-oh, I flew. I didn't account for that fireball bouncing off the wall at us. Okay, probably didn't need to hook right on top of him there. Oh man, I was so worried about the size of this arena, but it's not actually much of a problem at all. It is helping, I'd say, with our platforms in the middle to hook to, but it's still not like the worst deal ever. I'm even getting pretty sloppy here, and we're still alive, so nice. Okay, just watch out for these last fireballs bouncing around. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Maybe I'll just... Oh, our potion's on cooldown. Let's wait for our potion cooldown and heal up a little bit. And our potions are actually running out almost now. Maybe we could sneak one more guy in before our potions leave us. Let's also see what we get from this treasure bag here. Still no pickaxe axe. We got an Eye of the Golem though. That is very important. That's good. Okay, our potion's almost up. We're almost full on health. Let's wait just a second more. 30 seconds left on our main damage potions. Should be okay. Let's just see if we can stick with the Spectre Staff. Or maybe try out the this thing some this time, the Cursed Flames. We haven't run this much. I think the Spectre Staff may be a little bit more DPS than the Cursed Flames. Oh man, that hurt. No lasers allowed, please, sir. Let's drink a potion. Oh, where's my mouse? I don't lose my mouse that often, but I do, definitely. And it's not great. Okay, we're taking some damage here. We're taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Do I have to leave? As long as I don't get hit by fireballs, we're good. Okay, phew. Nice. We got one last guy off of our potions there. We're our clairvoyance. Oh yes, I remembered what it's called. It's about to wear off too, so good timing on that. Let's see if we can open this guy up. Oh, we got a tiny golem pet. That might be fun to have around for a little while. I haven't used that guy. Oh, wait a second. That's a light pet. Oh, let's try that out, actually. He might be pretty good. I think it's brighter than our fairy bell. That's kind of cool. All right, let's open this bag. Hey, there's the pick saw. Nice. It's, unfortunately, it's heavy, but we'll fix that later. Let's take our lizard altar now that we can do that. Let's take our heart lantern too. We won't be down here anymore, I don't think. And now that we have the altar, we can go ahead and just plop him in our Plantera arena and really show him what's what. I'm pretty sure if we didn't have the worm scarf equipped, we would have definitely had to jump out of there long before that last battle was over, or we would be dead. Where's that altar? What do these guys think they're doing? I have some important altar worshipping to do, boys. Get out of the way. Here's our altar. Oh my gosh. These guys, quit it. I swear, the stingers flying in from everywhere are more annoying and harder to deal with than like any of the bosses. Might as well just fight these last 5 golems, I think, since we got them, and this is actually pretty fun. Especially in this big open space. It should be even more fun. We'll see though. Let's do this. And we got him. Hey, look at that! Our trophy! Nice! I actually wasn't paying super close attention, so we may have another. Let's just check real fast. Let's leave, actually, because I hate this place and all the stingers with it. Oh, that was actually our second trophy. Okay. Dude, I'm excited to put this on our display rack. Let's just do that right now. This spot looks good. Nice. Now we have 3 trophies of, what, like 26 or 27 maybe? We only have 18 slots here, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than that we can get. Maybe I'll keep our Staff of Regrowth on hand. All right, and Golem Relic is in. So this actually marks the farthest that I have yet been in Master Hardcore. So I'm very happy about that. That's really cool, and I'm super excited. Last time I was right before the golem running my ranger loadout with chlorophyte arrows, getting ready to fight him when I died to a boulder in the jungle. Real sad. Alright, and I think the last thing for this episode, let's go ahead and talk to Zon about our pick saw. We got a massive one. I don't think that's too much better. A sluggish one, that's definitely not better. Heavy, that's what it was. Come on. It looks like Zon doesn't really have much experience working with the pick saws. A quick one. That's not bad. I'll take quick. I'm pretty dang happy with this. We've got some epic stuff going on. We got the golem completely annihilated. I cannot believe how fast we took that guy out. We took that guy out faster than my voice cracks happened, which is definitely saying something. I will have to think of what we want to do for our next little building project. Maybe we should try to include our boss masks that we get in either our armor area down here. I think that would probably be best. Or maybe up here next to the trophies, or make a new little space for them. But that could be definitely something that we could do in the future. But until then, I think I'm going to end the episode here for today. I'm super duper excited about our progress and where we stand with the series here. We're 20 episodes in. I can't thank you guys enough for watching and staying with me the whole time through all the boring jumbo that I talk about and waste time with. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really hope you've been enjoying it, and I have definitely been enjoying it myself. So thank you guys very, very much. The song of the episode for episode 20 here is Cannibals by Mark Knopfler. One of my favorite songs since I was a little tiny kid listening to it on my parents' CD when they would put it on. So check that out if you want to, and have an outstanding rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.